So far we've looked at the sections that tell us to include pretty much everything, all benefits with a few exclusions. We saw that allowances of any kind are included in income, and again, as in most things in the Income Tax Act, there was an exception. Now we're going to take a look at what are deductions against employment income. So if the taxpayer has income from employment, can they make deductions, and if so, what can they do? So we'll look again at the language here, and it says now, there may be deducted. Remember back at the beginning it said shall be included. I told you that meant there were no options. But now we see that there may be deducted. That means you can or choose not to. It's entirely up to you. And you're not doing anything wrong if you neglect to deduct something that you should have deducted. So it says such of the following amounts as are wholly applicable to that source. In other words, to the extent that the expense was incurred for the purpose of earning employment income. Or such part. So if only half of the expense was for the purpose of earning employment income, generally speaking, you'll be allowed to deduct 1/2 of the total expenses. What it is also telling us, you cannot make any deduction if you're not finding it here, because these are the deductions allowed. So there's a number of them, and a lot of them that we're not going to look at because they're very unique, and you can see that, for example, with the clergy residence is going to have limited applications, and we're going to be focusing on the things that are a little bit more general, a little bit more common. And, some interesting things as well, I hope. So now we remember that the general rules around employment income are allowances, benefits, deductions. Oh, what happened to C? Stick around and I'll tell you.